Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to MS. Um, we're just gonna do a quick little energy check-in. See what's going on with you guys. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Your overall energy is strife in reverse, gang. So you could really be overcoming a situation that's really just been stressing you out, basically. Bottom of the deck is the hangman in reverse. Yeah. So you're coming out of a very like compromising position. Yep. Like you could have felt, wow, I was about to say you could have felt stuck, and the oppression card comes out with the hangman in reverse, strife in reverse. Some of you could have really felt like bound to a certain situation, just like there was no way out, really stuck and stagnant. I feel like you coming out of that at this time. It's almost as if some of you felt imprisoned. Let's see. We're gonna go through a few decks here um today. Wow, you guys got change in the upright position here. Yeah. I really feel like this stressful ass situation you've been in is changing for the good though. Because bottom of the deck you have justice in the upright position. Hey Tiff, hey HP3. You have justice in the upright position with love. So what I'm picking up on here for you guys is that even with the strife card in reverse, it's like even though you could have been in some very stressful situations, you found a way to like get out of it. Or with the love and the change card, you could have kept love in your heart. Like whatever this strife was, it was meant to change your heart. It was meant to make you bitter, make you mean spirited, and it didn't. It didn't change your heart, whatever it is, like whatever stressful situation you've been in or you're coming out of, because you have justice in the upright here with the hangman in reverse. It's changed. It has changed your perception, but I feel like it's in terms of how you give your love, who you give your love to, the way you love it on yourself. Like, but it didn't take the love up out of you. And whatever this situation was, it could have done that, but I feel like you didn't allow it to. Some of you guys are getting justice here from somebody who tried to break you. Like somebody purposely tried to break you, bring a lot of stress and strife in your life, have you feeling like, have you hung up on something. And with the hangman in reverse and the justice in the upright, that's not the case. You're being freed up from something and justice is going in your favor. Even if this has something to do with like a legal situation, That's going in your favor too. Some of you guys have some divine, like, godparents that watch over you, that are like, this could be ancestors as well, but they're like, this is some when I say godparents, I'm speaking of ancestry energy. um they could have been behind the scenes. You notice that both of these two people, they're sitting here, they both have, there's 2 cups of coffee there. You know, the ancestors love coffee. um and they got these 2 screens, and their hands are like touching in a way to say, like, let's do this together. So I really feel like some of your spirit guides, your spirit team rather, has come together to help you get some type of justice, because they have seen, they've been watching with these screens, that even though there's been a lot of strife in your life, you still kept some kind of love or some type of loyalty to them, or some type of faith in the process. And so they're about to like make a power move with these laptops. I feel an energy of them like shifting the dynamic of something for you. Like, they're so strong, they're seated in a control room somewhere. And this is like the control room of your life. Okay? And it's almost as if they're looking at each other like, it's time. Time to bring something together for you. If you notice, the 2 cups of coffee are touching. So it's like, it's time to bring something together for you. There's a lot of duality in this energy. They're both in like bathrobes or sleepwear. So maybe you think that like they're sleeping, they don't see you, but they do see you. They're urging you to get a lot of rest at this time. Rest your mind, possibly even take breaks from screens, the way their faces are turned away from these screens. But I feel like these screens are monitor. Well, they are monitors, but they're monitors that they have been like viewing your life, like Truman's story. And it's like something is about to come together for you. Let's see here. Wow. They want you to know they've defeated some type of obstacle that was in your way. Look at the cards on the table. There's a sword on each card. They've defeated some type of obstacles. It's like you played the hand you were dealt, even though it was full of like backstabbing, betrayal, dead ends, delays, harshness. And they're like, okay, it's time to help collective defeat this. Let's see. Wow, look what comes out in the upright position. Success. Can you see that? Success. Let me do the YouTube hands. There we go. Success at the bottom of the card here. And if on this card is depicted like a man sitting in like a seat where they shine your shoes, and he's throwing coins at this person. So this is like your guides have been watching you basically shine shoes just to make it. And to some people, that will be like a lowly position. You know what I mean? But to someone who can't reach their feet, it feels like a divine gift. And they want to give you something for this. Maybe some of you could have washed their feet at one time, or they got too old to put on their shoes. You helped them. You tied their shoes. It's something going on there. Like where even you was, when people thought they were seated above you. You know what I'm saying? You had some type of modesty over you. And they said nobody could shine their shoes like you. So it's like, even if people look at you lowly, like, oh, I'm just giving you crumbs, or I'm just breadcrumbing you, or whatever, you still show up in the most humblest positions as possible without humiliating yourself. And they see this. Mm-hmm. So now you're about to be given to. Bottom of the deck here is the journalist. You see how he's pointing? I almost said pointing at the screen. So screens are very important. Maybe some of you guys feel very sad when you on screens all day. It can really drain you. That's one of the biggest energy vampires in the whole world right now, is these screens that we allow to consume our day, our emotions, our time. We're triggered by everything that happens on a screen. We're triggered by typing words on the screen. We're triggered by reading words on the screen, images on the screen. Everything is screens. I just heard everybody screams happiness in reverse. And he's pointing, and he's like, it looks like he's on like a podcast or some type of news um channel or something. It's like whatever is being projected towards you out of these screens is made to keep you unhappy. It's made to trigger you with the happiness in reverse here. Somebody could be directing certain messages, because this could be also like the Page of Wands energy. Somebody could be directing certain messages towards you that are filled with unhappiness. So these are conversations that are not uplifting. These are things on the screens that are not uplifting. So maybe your guides are telling you to spend more time with them as opposed to looking at screens. Okay. Let's see. Wow. You guys got the victory in the upright position. And I just told you, you've got that, your guides helping you defeat something. What happens when something is defeated? The party who defeats something gains success and victory and justice in your favor. You've defeated something and you've had help. You couldn't see them, but they could see you. You've had some type of help to defeat something. And now it's time to make room for success. I'm also hearing too that you've given back in ways that people would deem invaluable until they actually need it. Then they find value on it. Somebody could have been a cobbler in their past life. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. Or like somebody could have seen you. Cause see, like people who are modest and gracious, someone who would shine their shoes, fix their whatever, like that is seen as like grace, compassion, power. A person who is haughty in the spirit and who is entitled would see that as lowly. Like, I feel like somebody could have just like tried to pay you in dust or pay you in crumbs for something that was extremely valuable. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need a pedicure. On some mundane shit, somebody need a pedicure. Or a feel. But it's more, it's something going on with the feet, spirit is showing me. And we talked about last week about using prosperity oils and things on your feet to open your roads when you're doing your cleanses and stuff like that. So some of you guys may need to do some get some road opening work done. Let's see. You have the art in reverse. I feel like some of you guys haven't been practicing your craft. I feel like some of you guys haven't been inspired because you've been in such protection mode trying to defeat all these obstacles and get over this stress and strife in your life. It hasn't left you time to do the things that are colorful in your life. This is also getting trapped in two minds and not seeing the beautiful, colorful area or the gray area that's necessary to make important decisions. Somebody only sees things in black and white. It's only one extreme or the other. So they don't allow themselves any breathing room or room for change, and they don't allow anybody else in their life any breathing room or room for change. Somebody needs to stop seeing things as only black and white because they're missing the picture with the art in reverse. And you notice it's like paint and color spilled all over the ground. It's like somebody needs to see in color, come out of the matrix. Like somebody needs to see things in color and not just black and white. Bottom of the deck is a star in reverse. The sun in reverse. Yeah, this is making someone not see the beauty in life because everything is so black and white. It's so extreme. It's just extreme. There's no give way anywhere in someone's life. It's just, no, it's either this or it's either that. And if it's not that, then I'm knocking everything over. And that's not how you're going to see the beauty in life. You miss out on the art of life. And Spirit is telling me that God is one of the most beautiful artists. So if you're walking around with a chip on your shoulder and everything's in black and white, you're going to miss the beautiful flowers on the side of the road. You're going to miss like so many things. And the sun is going to always be setting in someone's life. The sun can't shine on any intentions because the intentions is only gloom and doom. Or the intentions that derive from certain expectations that make someone only see things in black and white. All right, let's see. Prudence. See, it's great to be working on oneself. It's great to be, have projects to do, things to do. That's amazing because you have to, idle mind is the devil's workshop or whatever. But don't become a prude. Don't allow the self-work to make you a prude to where you're skeptical of everyone and everyone has to be down perfect to the letter. And, you start seeing even humans in only black and white. And you miss out on shit. Like somebody is too anal. Someone like makes people projects. And people aren't projects. People aren't something to be deconstructed and rebuilt to your exacting standards. You take the originality out of people. With the sun in reverse, you strip them of their inner child and their zest for life and shit. And in return, you do that to yourself. Someone needs to learn how to accept people for who they are, especially if those things of that person is not really putting him in some type of imminent danger or harm or fucking up their life. Like, somebody keeps people under the microscope. Look at how he's looking down, like, at this pinnacle in his hand. It's just so intense. Some of you guys could be under a very intense gaze right now. Like, somebody is waiting for you to make a mistake. Somebody is waiting for you to say the wrong thing, to misspell a word, to mispronounce a word, or to have your collar not turned down the right way, or to not have your skirt hem perfect. Like, somebody is just looking for some type of imperfections in you right now, collective. Bottom of the deck, underlining energy is the star. And this is why. You know, when you the star, you shine bright. Now let's look at it on the earthly plane. The famous people, their lives are always under a microscope. Even if you're not worldwide famous, you could be social media famous or family famous or hometown famous. Whatever it is, it's like somebody shines so bright. They're so easily gazed upon that now people have you under the microscope. So they're going to have some type of exacting standards on you that even they themselves can't keep up. His hair fucked up. It's clutter on the cabinets behind him, but he's examining something intensely. Indolence. Indolence. Somebody is like overindulging in their access to viewing you and picking you apart and trying to make sure that you do everything fucking right with the Fortitude card here. And what really I'm drawn to all the time when this Fortitude card comes out is the mailman here. Rain, sleet, or snow, this motherfucker deliver, right? Rain, sleet, or snow, this motherfucker deliver. But they're still harshly critiqued and held to standards that it's hard for them to even accomplish, but they do. He's pushing the mail, got his little bag and stuff bundled up, but he getting that mail delivered. Kindergarten card in reverse, so it's like childish energy. People who are unteachable, people who refuse to learn, and that can happen while you're harshly critiquing others and holding people to unreasonable standards. There's something that can be lacking within you. But with this guy here in the microscope, it's like you can't see your own flaws when you're so busy critiquing someone else's. And it would behoove someone for that microscope to be turned back on them. It's like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, give me that back. I see somebody who's overanalyzing someone. They're in like a little laboratory, and then the person takes the microscope from them and starts examining this person's DNA. And then they're like, hold on, wait a minute, move out the way. I'm the only one who can use this microscope. I'm the only one who can dissect people, spy on people, look into people. Like, someone doesn't want the gaze to be redirected at them. You have the Gain card coming out in the upright position with truths in reverse. Okay? It's like you're in your gaining season, right? And now people who doubted you, unnecessarily critiqued you. They want a truce, okay? They see something that you have gained or something they can gain from some type of um association with you. And so now they want a truce, but you're in this gain energy, which could also be considered as the Nine of Pentacles. You like, nah, I kind of gained all this energy back on my own. I don't want a truce. I've healed myself. I've built myself back up. I don't want a truce. I'd rather just go it alone. So this could be somebody returning, trying to return to you. Like, I'm hearing several scenarios. Like, maybe there was a guy, right, who wasn't that handsome in junior high school, all the way into college. They went, got braces, started working out, got gains, looking good. And then now the people that kind of turn their back on this person, see this person looking good, and they want to come in and be like, hey, and this person's like, nah. Now I also see someone who was always made fun of or looked down upon, like they didn't have enough. Like, oh, you don't have enough to sit with us, or you don't have enough to be considered by us, or, you know, and they see that even though they outcasted you, you still gained something. You've gained something in your own right. Like, nobody can be like, yo, this person's gain belongs to me. This is all something inside of you with the Fortitude card here that you worked hard to achieve when everybody walked out on you or looked down on you or passed you by. Or they critiqued you so hard that they couldn't see the art in you with the art in reverse. They couldn't see the beauty in you. And now they want a truce, but you don't. You like, no, that's okay. I'm fine on my own. I'm in recovery. Because you know you do the workout and you have to do the rest and recovery. So I feel like you've been spiritually worked. And now you in that rest and recovery stage. And you don't want a truce with nobody. It ain't no grudge or no shit like that, but you don't want a truce because you've had to gain so much on your own. You know, if these people who doubted you come back in, the truce won't be genuine. You won't be able to trust them. Okay? Bottom of the deck here is the Therapist in reverse. So somebody may return to you because they need your sage advice. Somebody may return to you pretending like they have a problem, but they really don't, with work in reverse. Somebody may return to you because they going through something emotionally or mentally and they need you to be their therapist, or they need you to work on their behalf. And you don't want to do it with the truth in reverse because you remember when they didn't believe in you. You have the completion card in the upright. That cycle is over. It's like, no, I can't. You can't go back to that stage. It's already been completed. It's already downloaded in the memory chip of your life as past, with the success and the defeat. It's already marked as past, like on a video game. Some video games, like the only way you could go replay a level is if you start the whole fucking game over. And who wants to do that? So it's like there's a completion to something. High Priestess in reverse. A completion to you deny your intuition to make other people feel good. It's done. It's a completion to helping or working for those, or being a therapist to those who didn't even believe in your work but still wanted you to do it. It's over. There's people who didn't believe in your intuition with the High Priestess in reverse, work in reverse, and therapist in reverse. They didn't believe in it. But now they see that that same energy they didn't believe in has helped you gain here. And they want a truce, but you don't. It's over. It's a wrap. What is this, Spirit? Yeah, costume designer in reverse. You done with your, it's like it's a completion to a cycle of you fucking with people who costume designer dress up the way they think you would dress up, or put on a mask, or put on a costume just to be able to be around you, but it's not true. With the truth in reverse, it's like you're not reconnecting with frenemies, you're not reconnecting with people who didn't believe in you. Like, that's all over. Yeah, you have the Emperor in the upright position. And so just know that you're going to be demonized for this. Mm-hmm. But you're being demonized, strength in reverse, by weak spirits. People who were afraid to stand with you or stand on their own. So maybe they, you know, went with the people who didn't believe in you. Turns out, though, you was the whole universe. At the bottom of the deck, you have the universe in the upright position here with the day trader. Turns out, spirit rather trade goods and services with you than other people, the people that they put above you. But you have the power in the upright position. It's like you are turning out more powerful than people thought you were. With the day trader in the universe, it's like you know what universal exchange looks like. That's what's giving you more power. It's like you being exiled. I just heard excommunicated. I don't never use that word, but anyway, let's see what excommunicated mean real quick. I kind of feel like I know what it means, but yeah. The action of officially excluding someone from the participation in the sacraments and services of the church. Wow. Motherfuckers try to cast you out from God, from your own spiritual journey. Motherfuckers try to interfere in your spiritual journey. Try to make you feel like your intuitive energy was demonic with the high priestess in reverse and the devil coming out. Yep. Whole time it was a power play. It was a power. It was a power within you, not a power play. Spirit says it was a power within you with the Ace of Wands here in the upright. It's like your solar, your root, and your sacral chakra was like on fire. And somebody didn't like that. So they tried to excommunicate you from a group, a church, a social circle, a family. Because you were more powerful than they were comfortable with. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the deck is the seducer in reverse. Woo! Somebody mad that somebody is used to, like, man or woman, spirit is saying. Someone is used to using some type of sexual or emotional, with the safety card, energy towards people to get them to do what they want. But you were so powerful, it didn't work on you. Like someone wasn't able to charm you or seduce you in a way to persuade you against something, against yourself. Someone wasn't able to take you away from yourself. hmm Now, this person is in the energy of worry in the upright position with peace in reverse. Now they fearful, they don't have no peace of mind. They stressed out cuz they did something. See, when someone tries to seduce you, they have to use a certain air of vulnerability to do it. They have to reveal something about themselves. They have to show something. They have to be naked in some kind of way with you to get you to be naked with them so they can seduce you and overcome you. And you didn't do that? That it didn't go that way? And so this person is upset and fear. They're fear of exposure, fear of you exposing that about them. Spirit says dirty little secrets. Someone feels like you have like a dirty little secret on them. And they don't want that exposed with the wealth card in reverse. Because they feel like if you expose that little whatever they was trying to do that didn't work out, it's going to make them lose something. Mm-hmm. Wow. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm also hearing too um that if you would have been naked or vulnerable with this person in this um way, they would have turned around in the future and used it to like blackmail you in some kind of way, like emotionally blackmail you. You have the death in reverse with the hacker. They would have tried to use whatever information they downloaded from this act with you as a way to like manipulate you. Always have and not even saying to you like, yo, if you don't do A, B, and C with the hacker energy, I'm going to like leak something. No, it was more because here's another screen, 3 screens on this card. This was more of a way of like programming you to act that way so they wouldn't. So this is not someone that would necessarily say that to you, but they would try to program you with the seductress energy in reverse, seducer energy in reverse, as a way to you would do that yourself. Be like, oh, I better do whatever this person say, or they could dime me out. I better do whatever this person say, or they could expose me. Like this is what this person's intentions was. But with the seducer in reverse and the wealth in reverse, it didn't go that way. So now it's like this person feels like you have something on them And they don't have anything on you, which is weird to me that anybody would even sit up and be in that fucking mindset. But they are. Okay? You have the painter. And this is like an energy of someone trying to figure out what kind of picture they could paint of you. Remember, we had the artist in reverse. This is the Queen of Swords energy in reverse energy. This is someone whose mind, sword energy. And this says Queen of Swords. They're trying to paint some type of picture of you to others. But they know inside of them that that picture is not true with the artist in reverse. But they're trying to paint that picture so that you don't expose them. They're trying to find a way to like paint a picture about you before it can come out about them. But with the gains card and the completion, you're not even on that type of time. So this person's own energy is eating them up. And it's like they just thinking like any day now you could expose them, or any day now you could tell the truth about them when they've only told lies about you. So this is a very paranoid energy. Spirit, what is this? Failure. With debauchery in reverse. Excuse me. Debauchery came out in reverse. So what I told you, somebody failed at like intoxicating you with some type of seducing energy they're used to. You, and seducing doesn't always have to be sexual, you know. So it's like somebody wasn't able to do that to get you into some type of scandal with the debauchery in reverse. Like it has something to do with like someone wanting to like expose the like negative aspect of your like root chakra. Someone wanting to expose like the negative parts of you based on something they seduce you to do. You know? So they could always have something over on you. And with the debauchery card, look at all these drinks. It's like somebody could have tried to put something in someone's drink that would get them acting loopy, out of character, on purpose. Cause they like, this could be somebody you be like, yeah, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm not really with that. So they get some type of like mind altering substance and put it like in your cranberry juice or something. Just so you can like bend to their will. But that didn't happen with the seducer in reverse and the debauchery in reverse. So now this person is, that action that they took, even trying to accomplish that, is weighing on them. With the failure energy, and the worry energy. Somebody is telling themselves like, I didn't fail, I didn't do that, I didn't, like, somebody's lying to themselves right now. Somebody even just like really tried to manipulate a situation to go the way they wanted it to, no matter who it hurt. But it didn't work that way. Let's see here. Ace of Cups. Yeah, because there's some type of promise over your life. I just heard when your family forsake you, God will take you. So like some of you guys could have had family that just really tried to paint a bad picture of you. You could have been the outcast or something like that. And it's like you still had a promise over your life. Some of your family members that you may be estranged from could be thinking shit like, oh, I thought they would have been dead or pregnant or fucked up or on drugs or some shit by now. But there was a promise over your life. If you look at the top of this cup, there's an angel on this fountain behind this cup. This is like your cup is about to overflow. Your spirit team, your guardian angel has been with you all this time and has seen the way people plan for your downfall, has seen the way your own family has tried to predict some destitute over your life, has seen the way friends and lovers have tried to, I don't know, just have you out here fucked up. You know? It's like it's only one cup on this card. You know what I mean? That's why you're not calling the truce. Because you like, man, I had to work hard for this fucking cup. I had to work hard. All I had was my angels to talk to and get through this shit. You know? This low-key look like a table will be prepared for you in the presence of your enemies. And it's only one fucking glass at the table. All the frenemies gonna show up best dressed, and it's only an angel and a glass and a fountain, bitch. And that fountain is for you. Your cup about to run over. And your angels are fierce too. Your angels gonna be on your head like you better not pour their ass a fucking glass. You better not let them sip out this fucking glass that we worked hard to help you get. Don't think angels is just love and light. Angels is fucking fierce. And if they are on your head or on your life to walk with you and protect you, they're going to protect you at all costs. So your cup about to runneth over. And it's just you and your angel, your guardian angel that's supposed to be celebrating. Yeah. Ain't no other statues, ain't no other nothing. It's just an angel and a cup. Some of you guys have been working your altar and giving to your guardian angels. Make sure your cups are always clear and clean and the water is fresh. Make sure. Or they're going to make sure yours is too. This card brings me back to the top of the reading. Hold up. Let me see something. Remember I told you your guardian angels was sitting here watching, and look, and I remember pointing out how these two cups came together, and I said something's coming together. And now there's this angel on here on this fountain, right, crowning this cup, this glass, this goblet. Some of you guys may have goblets like this on your altar, which is amazing, beautiful. Now your cup about to runneth over. Yeah. I told you they was watching everything. They was watching everything. They both got their own laptops. I told you to see what was going on. Truman Show. In your life. Let's see, gang. You got valor in reverse with activists in reverse. Wow. You had some real fucked up ass people around you, gang. The activists in reverse with Valor in reverse, you had people who did not stand on principle. They may stood on business, but motherfucker, they did not stand on principle and spiritual integrity. You know how much money you got in this activist energy is giving me uh politician energy in a way. Like somebody who has a high seat in life, maybe got a lot of money, maybe got a lot of things, or maybe got a lot of pull, shitting on people smaller than them. This is like someone who's activating for um food and shelter or some shit like that. And then when they get the donations for the food and shelter, they take it. And motherfuckers is still without food and shelter. Like this. Like somebody was operating with you without integrity, bro. I'm telling you. And they probably want to make a truce. Bottom of the deck is sorrow in reverse. Mm-hmm. Oh, my bad. That's not bottom of the deck. That came out actually with the activist and Valor in reverse. That came out with that. It's like somebody sees that even though they was they operated without integrity, they was on some bullshit with you. It's like somebody don't see you being in sorrow. It's like they still can't see your sorrow. You still, even if you have some type of sadness from time to time, it's like they're not privy to being able to see that. What is this, please? Yeah. Queen of Disc in the upright, the matriarch. Some of you guys do have some type of issues with your mom right now. Or your daughter or something like that. But if not, with the sorrow reverse and the matriarch and the upright, it's like, even though shit was thrown at you, you still stood firm. It's like you're being seated on the throne next. You have become the matriarch. With the sorrow in reverse, it's like you just got over it. Like, man, I guess I gotta be the one to pop this shit off. I gotta be the one to lead this. I gotta be the one to change this shit around. I gotta be the one to remove the sorrow and the pain and the bullshit about the bloodline. I guess I'm self-opposed matriarch in the esoteric sense. Because you know you got those motherfucking family members who may feel like you the outcast, so you ain't shit. The ones who all there keying together and playing a little family feud bullshit, they're gonna feel like one of them is the matriarch. But in the esoteric sense, you are, because you are the one that's actively in the spiritual world right now trying to fix shit instead of staying stuck in outdated patterns. But, you know, it is what it is. So you may be like, well, you know, nobody in my family see me as the matriarch because they all don't like me, or I'm the only one that left home, or I'm the only one on some spiritual shit. That's what makes it even more true. You know? Because with the activists in reverse, you're highly misunderstood. People don't even know your cause. They don't even know their own fucking cause. So how are they gonna know yours? But nonetheless, you gotta rise as the matriarch, man. And you know, I gotta give you some tough love sometimes. With the sorrow in reverse, you can't think no way about it. You know, I love you and shit, but fuck it. Suck it up and keep it pushing. You have to create your own legacy now. You have to create your own legacy. And it can't be filled with all that sorrow and betrayal and shit no more. It's time to start a new legacy. You the leader now. You the leader. You know? And your trauma and your wounds weren't your fault, but it is your responsibility to clean that shit up so you could be this motherfucking leader. Be this matriarch. Be an activist for the right thing. Because the motherfuckers that's coming towards you or that you was around was on some bullshit. And you can't be like them. You can't be like them. You gotta push. You gotta fight. Every fucking day. For your life. Don't lose your valor. Don't lose your strength. Don't lose your way. Stay focused. It's a lot of bullshit going on in the atmosphere right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about on a global level. Disruption of sleep. And I told y'all back in fucking 2020 or 2019, I can't remember when I made my 7 deck, but there's a card in my 7 Oracle deck that says, we are speeding through portals. And I was telling y'all this because I saw a timeline coming of when we were going to be speeding through time, and it was going to be crazy because it was going to feel like time doesn't exist. 20 minutes go by in like 5 minutes now. I'm telling you. Telling you, bro. I've been seeing shit for years, and I've been telling y'all for years. So you gotta hurry. You don't have. It's like you got time because time is weird. Y'all know what I mean? Like time is not existent, but it is. It's a funny little gadget. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think of time, I think of it as like a little funny gadget. So you got to learn how to work that gadget. The time is speeding up. Slow down within this speed up so that you don't get overwhelmed, especially spiritually. Like we got to manipulate the energy. We are alchemists, the alchemists of our life. So even though the planets are doing their thing and then man is doing their thing and we got this thing and that, like you got to be able to slow down within all this shit. So you can look around. That's the only way you're going to be able to work a plan and sustain yourself. And stand firm. Especially with all this spiritual warfare everybody acting a goddamn fool doing. You got a lot of work on you. But you could do it. You know, you could do it. That's why the matriarch comes out in the upright position with sorrow in reverse. I feel like some of you guys feel like you have felt the worst pain there ever is to feel, and you feel like it's only up from here, goddammit. You probably feel like that. You know? Let's clarify something. Spirit, what's this hacker, please? The Chariot in the upright position. Yo, whoever is a hacker, they headed for hell. Or jail, Spirit says. You got the Chariot and Ruin in the upright position. Whoever is doing some like hacking, scamming online, spying or some shit like that, they're going to get caught up, or they already got caught up. And you know what? You guys have the justice in your favor at the top of your reading off top. So this ain't you. This ain't your energy. This is whoever this little hacker, spy, motherfucker is, with all the little fake, no picture, no comment, profile having ass, always on somebody's page, comment, reading ass, never hitting like, never hitting comments, never sharing head ass. This is who this person is. This is who they are. But it ain't your energy because you started off the top with justice in your favor and gains. And yo guys helping you defeat some shit. So you defeating this person. Whoever been working in the shadows and calling the shots on some bullshit in your life. And it's somebody on the internet with the hacker. That's why I be saying, don't be putting all your personal shit on the internet because motherfuckers is weird. I'm telling you, they weird. Especially with the hacker card. This is somebody that just on the internet just randomly come across you. Now they mad at you and you don't even know them. Or it's like somebody you ain't dealing with no more. They just, all they do is make fake pages to see you. Or it's a fake ass friend who make fake pages just to be in your views without you knowing it's them. Or talking to you under fake names and shit just to see what you gonna say. Like somebody on some weirdo shit, but it's got something to do with the internet because we got too many screens out here. And then the hacker just seals the deal. He got 3 screens. One right here, and one in front of him. And on one of these screens, this is a fucking sword. So somebody used like the internet and they pen as a sword. And these fucking weird ass glasses he got on let me know he be on too long. Look at it. He trying to see into the screen that's seeing into the screen. Like so somebody be like locked and loaded on your page or something like that. Or in a way to like be in your space. This card comes up as the Prince of Swords. So yeah, this a nosy motherfucker that's always watching. Somebody on the internet strung out their whole life with the ruin card being ruined by some bullshit they've been doing on the internet. Look. This card says ruin. Somebody's whole life is ruined because of bullshit they be doing on the internet. And if it's not being like physically ruined, they with the Prince of Swords and the fucking ruin card, that's like the Ten of Swords. This is like somebody doing bullshit on the internet all day, every day to the point of fucking mental exhaustion. Just keeping up bullshit. Stalking, watching. They got so many motherfucking spirits. They got with the 10 of fucking air, ruin. They got so many fucking login names. It's ridiculous. They need just like a couple backup throwaway phones just to be able to log into different profiles. That's why we got all these fucking screens. All right, let's see. The Fool. Yeah. But this is like a standstill energy. You got the Hermit in reverse. And with the Fool coming out before it, it's like, just do it, man. Just fucking do it already. You're sitting up, imagining what it would be like to do it. Just do it. Some of you need to get out your own way. You got all these fucking dreams and shit with the Fool in the upright and the Hermit in reverse. All you gotta do is just do it. Just step out of your comfort zone. Just do it. You're gonna be glad you took the leap. With the Science in reverse, it's like stop worrying about how it's gonna happen and who gonna do this and how they gonna just do it. Don't worry about the science behind it. I told you, you got these 2 angels sitting here at these fucking laptops. I told you they have access to some type of database for you. So don't worry about the science behind it. Just do it. your success story gonna be amazing. And then with the dancer in the upright position, you're gonna be able to dance in the fire of your success. Cause I'm picking up a fiery ass energy from y'all. I don't know if y'all just been kind of like saying it like it is lately, or just kind of like, I don't know, not taking no shit, or you just been like real assertive lately. It's some type of energy like that coming up off of y'all. So, hey, Lily Cat, thanks, babe. Um, you gotta go with it. And look at this motherfucker on the fire, on the dancer car. He about to eat this fire. You ever seen those people that do that? You know, like at like shows and shit. It's like you about to. I'm telling you, with that Ace of Wands, it's like the fire, your fire about to be reignited. It's like you eating your fire again. After maybe you had regurgitated that shit to everybody else, now you eating that shit and you powering up. You got a hater around you, but I really don't like them, so I don't want to talk about them. I'm just telling you because at the bottom of the deck here, you got the Empress in reverse. This is somebody who feel like you more beautiful than them. You got more going in them. This person is in a lot of like lack energy with the abundance in reverse and the futility card. Somebody feels like they don't have dominion over you anymore. The dominion card here. Mm-hmm. With the rock star coming out, somebody feel like somebody think you got like this fucking spring break ass life going on 24/7. That's how somebody is envisioning you. Like your whole life is MTV circa 2005 spring break 24 fucking 7. Somebody think that's how your life is. They think you just be partying, fucking, drinking, smoking. I mean, well, you are. You are. You are. Don't fucking lie to me, bro. Don't fucking lie to me. I see you out here. I see you. You out here drinking, smoking. You know, going to bed at 11:30. Like, who are you? I don't know you anymore, gang.
While understanding the way of democracy, we stand together. We vote. We're voting for our rights. We're voting for our planet. We're voting for our community.
I don't know you guys anymore. You've changed. Success has changed you, gang. Yeah, success at the top of the reading. So, success has changed you. Yeah. But in all seriousness, like somebody thinks you just out here living like in the fast lane. Somebody think you got a gang of money, you wilding out, you like somebody has the but I feel like if you are a gang, you know, I'm not gonna judge you because I be smoking and drinking too, shit. But I feel like if you are like having a blast, cause look at him, he got his little guitar and shit. It's sparks flying around this nigga head, it's lights in the background, you know, all the gangs here. I feel like if it is like you doing something like that you just feel good about, but it's not like it's hurting anybody. It's not like it's hurting anyone. But somebody with the Dominion card, they just want to contain that. They want to contain your fire right now. They're like, hold on. You're a little too excited. You're a little too colorful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be at home. Ain't nobody there. You could have the music on, walking around, dancing, cooking, cleaning up. Like you just living and enjoying your life. Because it's only one person here in the midst of this card. It's like you, the star of the show. But it's your own show. It's not like you going and trying to be the star of somebody else's show. Like you just the star of your own show. You know what I mean? And somebody can't fathom that. They think that since they need a gang of bullshit around them, that you need a gang of bullshit around you, and you could be at home, have you a little glass of wine, roll your little joint, and just be cleaning and cooking and playing your good music and just catch a vibe. It's like you don't even need a gang of people around you. And I feel like whoever this hacker aspire energy is, they just think that you got the best thing going when it's none of their business anyway. You know what I'm saying? To be clear. But you could just be like doing your own thing. You're not even out there like that. But somebody think you are, gang. They think you out here just doing everything. But you grown. That's your business. Cruelty. See, look at them. They mind fucked up. They looking at you through the eyes of trauma. Some shit you ain't even caused. So everything you do gonna upset this person. And they gonna be mean to you about it. They're gonna be mean to you about it with the cruelty card coming out. How somebody being mean to you because you enjoying your life? That is strange to me. How is somebody gonna try to exact cruelty onto you for enjoying your own life? Your own existence. I don't give a fuck how close you are to this person. You still have moments where you just want to enjoy your own life. Yeah, you are the star of the show. Yeah, you are the main character of your life. And you supposed to be the main character of your life. You supposed to be a background actor or actress in your life. Come on, tell me the truth. You about to be a background actor for your own life? No, hell no. No. If some people want to show up in your story on a ass end of a certain chapter and become main character, or like we saw earlier, try to dissect you or whatever the hell they was doing. No, it don't work like that. You ain't no fucking background character in your own life. Your life is your fucking story. And it could inspire somebody. Or let somebody know they're not alone. So you can't play background character in your own life. So somebody else don't feel small around you. Then they just shouldn't be around you. Or whoever this background character in your life that feel like they the main character, that's got you under the microscope, got you in this hacker energy, watching everything you do, trying to come up with some conclusions to your lifestyle, that is fucking weird. With the Dominion, that's a very controlling energy. Ain't nobody going to Chili's, so just relax. Ace of Disc in reverse. Yeah. Damn, that's fucked up to me, though. Ace of Disc in reverse with the tower. It's like, since somebody can't have dominion over your life, they want you to be in a state of lack. Like, oh, you ain't gonna let me control you and control how your life go? Well, then Ace of Disc in reverse, bitch, with the tower. I want to see you with the cruelty. This comes out with the cruelty energy. I don't want to see you have nothing. If you not my wife or my husband or my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my friend, or you ain't my partner in some type of aspect in life, then I don't want you to have nothing. This is how somebody feel. Oh, you think you the rock star? You think you the main character in your life? I'm gonna exact some cruelty onto you. I'm gonna make some type of tower moment happen in your life to where you won't have nothing. Bottom of the deck is interference in reverse, and it's another fucking screen with swords through it. Yo, this is somebody on the internet, bro. Somebody on the internet. Whether this is somebody you know only on the internet or somebody that know you in real life but can't get next to you physically, so they using the internet as a weapon against you. Whatever screen they using it against you. Okay. Because Spirit is just throwing them at me. Okay, look. In the interference card, the screen, sword through it, right? Then that's coming out in the reverse, which is like their interference. They feel like somehow the interference isn't working as strongly as they thought it would. So with the cruelty and the tower, they're going to do something possibly illegal. All right. Bottom of the deck is the mage in reverse. That's like the magician in reverse energy. On this fucking card is another laptop with a computer screen, infinity sign on it. But it's coming up in reverse. So I'm telling you, somebody been doing this for a long time. It's like somebody got you in a spirit saying somebody has you in their like search history all the time with the infinity sign on the screen. Like you in somebody's search history all the time. Yep. Screen, keyboard. Like somebody playing in your energy, playing on your page, playing in your inbox, playing, just playing. They got some with the mage in reverse. They got some like fake ass pages, bro. This is like 7 screens already, and 7 is the God number, the number of completion. They got like 7. We got like 7 screens out here. So somebody just like playing in somebody's energy. They feel so powerful over the internet or screens or keyboards in front of them, especially with this little keyboard in front of him, and it's black and white. And I told you earlier, try not to see things as only black and white. And I told you that somebody sees things only as black and white, and it has them like coming against you or like trying to put you in some, like somebody over the screen. They don't know life outside of that. Not true life. Their euphoria comes from artificial intelligence or images on a screen. And your image is something they're highly attracted to. It's masked as hate or with hate, but it's something deeper than that. Cause the mage, that's like in reverse, that's like wasting energy too. And then the cruelty card is crowning this. That's like wasting energy to be cruel to someone. Wasting magician power energy. Due to something someone saw on a screen. Or due to something someone sees on a screen 24/7, which I feel like is your image. Bottom of the deck here, we have disappointment in reverse. And I keep telling you, there's some type of disappointment or sadness or futility someone wants you to feel, but with the disappointment in reverse, it's just not happening. With the Aeon in reverse, it's just not happening. Someone wanted you to be in a state of disappointment forever. The Aeon card here. And that's just not what's happening. You're not going to be in a state of despair and agony and disappointment forever. Dominion in reverse. Somebody can't control your destiny any longer. Mm-hmm. All right, gang, let's move on. I don't know, shit. I just feel like you've been gravely misjudged. Okay. All right, let's see. Wow, and I wasn't gonna pull. I was gonna, but then I wasn't, and I. Bottom of the deck is the bully. Okay. Mm-hmm. You got the beggar and the bully. It's like somebody, and we already kind of touched on this, but it's just like somebody is begging for like a reason to oppress you or punk you. It's like somebody feels so small or something. I don't know. Like somebody feels so small, man. Bottom of the deck is Don Juan using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. And remember, I told you earlier with the seducer energy that somebody is like used to like using like their sexual or emotional or both like type energy to get something. It's not working with you. So with the bully and the beggar, it's like somebody is like begging for a way to like make you submit or something. The pioneer. You get the pioneer. It's like somebody want to be like somebody. Okay, thank you, spirit. Somebody wants to be like, yo, I'm the one that conquered collective. I'm the one that dominated collective. You know what I mean? They want to be able to be that pioneer with the bully energy and the beggar dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. Like somebody want to be able to just feel like they showed up in your life and they was the one that to dominate you with the bully energy. Child eternal, but it's really like a childish tactic so they don't feel abandoned or looked at weird or whatever. I don't know. Somebody got like a weird mindset of how they go get across like loving people or exchanging energy with people. Somebody feels like they got to be like the dominant one in the room all the time. Mm-hmm. You know, like say you're the type of person, like you could be in like a group of friends, or you could run in like a certain social circle, or whatever the case may be, and you could be known as like not easily persuaded. Somebody with the bully and the pioneer want to be like the one to say they was able to get you to do what you said you wouldn't do. They was the one to be able to get you to fold when you told people you wouldn't fold. Like somebody want to be able to, overpower you or overpower your will, or in some kind of way. And I guess since with the seducer in reverse, that energy didn't work. So they had to, escalate it to bully energy. They're very childish. And with the child eternal, they're like very childish, but they see anybody who rejects their childish ways, they see those people as childish. Like anybody who won't fall for the seducer or the Don Juan energy, they paint some picture in their mind that it's something wrong with that person, not them. Like it's something wrong with that person. Oh, they just weak. Oh, they just, anything to make them not feel embarrassed. Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. Avenger in reverse. This is the same energy as the activist in reverse. Because the activist speaks up for people who can't speak for themselves. An activist advocates for people who can't advocate for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Avenger in reverse is someone who fights for people who can't. Avenger, period, is someone who fights for people who can't fight for themselves. Who shows up to save the day, so to speak. But this Avenger is in reverse. So this is the shadow attribute. Resorting to violence in the name of a cause. And remember, I told your ass at the top of the reading, I was like, they don't even know your cause. And how could they? Because they don't even know their own cause. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a rebel without a cause. But not in the cool, hip ass, old school way. This is like somebody that's just coming into other people's lives, rebelling against other people's boundaries and values with no reason. And bullying, and I'm telling you, like, somebody is not a safe space. They don't get what they want. They what it says, resort to violence in the name of a cause. Like, but what the fuck is the cause with the Avenger in reverse? I can see being a rebel without a cause and other shit, but not in other people's life. Bottom of the deck, you have the Samaritan coming out in the upright position, light attribute. So this is a fake Samaritan or Avenger fighting against a Samaritan, basically like a good Samaritan, somebody that's just trying to do the right thing, right? Light attribute here refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Remember I was telling you about the lowly energy of the person shining the shoes, but somebody else seeing value in that and help that person? Like, that's the energy. But you got somebody who pretend like they a good Samaritan and that they care and they an Avenger and they want to fight for people. But truly, behind the scenes, when they feel rejected with the beggar energy, they resort to violence. You know what I'm saying? This is two different energies here. Wow. With the slave card coming out. So somebody just acts like they an Avenger to enslave people. The visionary in reverse, shadow attribute. The slave shadow attribute says, giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. Somebody doesn't like this bully energy with the beggar. This person can't be around anyone who can think for themselves. They need like mindless people around them. They need sheep around them. They need yes men around them. People who are with the Avenger in reverse. People who are going to be okay with them doing like fucked up shit to people. That's the type of people they want around them. Like, yeah, you should hack so and so. Yeah, you should stalk so and so. Yeah, I'll help you. Like going off the energy we had at the top of the reading, this is that energy. Like somebody they only want that. With the visionary in reverse, they don't want somebody that's gonna see the truth and be like, yo, they don't want anyone to hold them accountable. Shadow attribute, selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So they like to be around people who will compromise their vision. You could be somebody that like, man, I don't know if you should, I don't think you should do that. They're going to deem you the enemy as opposed to somebody that have just like cast all their intuition away. High priestess in reverse, we saw earlier. And be like, yeah, do that. Just so that they don't be on the receiving end of this person's Avenger in reverse, resorting to violence to make a point. Like, nah. And with the Samaritan in the upright light attribute, you could be in this position where you just trying to do the right thing. Like, even if you have fucked up before in life, like some of you right now are trying to do the right thing. And people just don't understand it. Like, they don't understand that you just trying to get your life together. You trying to change your life. On the esoteric sense, you trying to be a good Samaritan. Because esoteric law and this man-made 3D law is two different laws. It's different laws. It's different courts. But anyway, you just trying to change your life. You trying to get your shit together in some kind of way. And I just feel like you could be receiving a lot of opposition, or a lot of opposition period in your life has ignited this change within you. You could just be realizing that, you know, you can't make everybody fucking happy. And you'll drain yourself trying to. And you can't give nobody dominion over your life or control over your emotions, or, you know what I'm saying, how you live your life. You can't do that. It'll never be good enough, ever. And you'll become a slave in someone else's story. You'll become a slave in someone else's pain, insecurities, fears. Nah. All right. All right, let's see. It's one thing to be compassionate and empathetic, but when it starts to bleed over into your own time to heal and get your mind together and deal with your own shit, nah. You gotta have a healthy boundary right there. All right, you guys got the crow. Sovereignty. See? I'm telling you. You like fuck a truce. Fuck all that. if I gotta be a sovereign being, I am a sovereign being. I feel like the old you has passed away a long time ago. And you was like, the reason you've been seeing so much resistance in your life is because the crow energy is very powerful when it comes to death, and uh spirit said retransformation. And so it was like a silent death you went through. You know what I'm saying? But you reemerged, you know, bigger and better. If you look in the back of this card, here's a one crow here. But then the one that steps into the front is the one that shows up when this one goes away. It's like some type of spiritual transformation you've been through. And it's made you be comfortable as a sovereign being, especially in your spiritual walk. It's even though sometimes it can be a bit uncomfortable because you don't always have that camaraderie or people to just necessarily go to reason with about certain shit. This sovereign energy has still helped you emerge. Okay, it says time to reclaim your strength and power. Balance the light by embracing your shadow side. Crow highlights the path you are on to take. Excuse me. I said you are on to take. You are to take. A death or ending of the old is imminent. Release the past and move on. Yeah. I feel like you went through a death and a fire already, bro. I do. But, you know, you guys have the mischief and creativity coming out. I just feel like for some of you, you kind of not exhausted. What spirit says over it or something like that, with a lot of bullshit, like the mischief energy around you, mischievous energy around you, anything like that. It's like I just heard bird's eye view, right? It's like with the creativity and the mischief here, it's like you get a bird's eye view of like what's going on, what's being said, who's doing what. Spider deception coming out. Let's read this. Make sure your boundaries are clearly in place. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings. Keep them to yourself. Stop self-sabotaging. You weave your own destiny. A new home or career is forecast. Yeah, so you guys probably going to start saving to move or something like that. Or if not, like you about to be pouring more resources into the home you're in to make it feel like a home. But some of you guys may be about to buy some type of property or something like that. Bottom of the deck is the Independence card in the upright position. But before we move to that energy, yeah, keep things to yourself. You know, I encourage you to understand that social media ain't your fucking diary. You know, and this is not to say, because some of you guys want to start a vlog channel, you want to post lifestyle things and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm saying make sure you got your protection up. Make sure you are very selective about what you show and share, shit like that. Because some of you guys, especially if you have prominent air sign energy, you could do very well in like social media things of that nature. So you could like want to start like a vlog channel, or you could want to like do something outside of just your normal spiritual routine. Just be mindful of what you showing on screens, because we had a lot of screens today. And even if you don't have a high air sign placement or whatever, that could resonate for you as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Black Cat Independence. Let's read this. This card says, wow, your luck is about to change. Break free from a controlling situation. Loyalty wins the day. A mysterious encounter brings good fortune. Believe in yourself. Stop relying on others. Independence will free you from recent storm magic. Curl up and take a cat nap. Talk to a cat. Or talk to your cat. A mysterious encounter brings good fortune. You know, earlier in y'all reading, there was those two guys sitting at the computer, and I was telling you they have access to like a data bank or to control certain things. I feel like something is being lined up for you to have like a very grand opportunity. Now with the Black Cat energy, be very skeptical of it, but that doesn't mean to just outcast it. Like, be very, now that's where you might need to be prudent at, gang, because that prudency card came out earlier. If you are offered some type of like position or opportunity or something like that, it could be very well of good fortune. But make sure you're clear of all the terms and shit. Yeah. Independence will free you from recent storm magic. And you had the Nine of Discs, Nine of Pentacles energy with that gang card, where we were talking about you not wanting to make a truce or go into some type of group thing with someone. I feel like that's good, you know? Because right now you may be about to accomplish something and you don't need anyone else's energy attached to it, because you've already been in such a deep process of cleansing yourself from negative energy. Some of you guys have been under spiritual attacks, had some types of spells and shit put on you. The energy made for you may now be clearing up, and you don't need, it's time for you to be that what did that other card say earlier? Not solitary, solitude, some, I can't remember, but it was talking about you kind of like forging your own way. That's going to be important for you now. And we were talking about getting that rest. It says curl up and take a cat nap. So even if you just sleep for like 10, 15 minutes a day or some shit like that, you just get a little nap in, you know, you done cooked, cleaned up, played your little music, grab you a nap. You know, you might take a nap at 2, wake up at like 5, or take a nap at 5 and wake up at like 8, but it's a cool vibe. So just allow your body to get you accustomed to like a new rhythm. Okay? Now, loyalty wins the day. Anybody that's holding secrets back from you that could possibly be harmful to you or turn into something weird, they not loyal to you. If anybody is playing both sides of the fence in your life right now, they not loyal to you. Loyalty wins the day. Who is showing up for you? Who are you showing up for? Because loyalty goes both ways. So that's going to be a theme for you guys going forward. But nonetheless, your luck is about to change. And like I told you earlier, it feels like it's for the better. All right. Okay, guys, that was your Wait, hold on real quick. Let me get something else. I can already hear y'all little asses. It's about to end it already. Yeah, we are. That's right. That's what he said. Okay, you guys got to keep your temper coming out. All right. This card says, being pushed, running out of patience, feeling like people about you are not cooperative, evasive companions, and bothersome circumstances. The need to keep your temper cool and in check. Remind yourself you will go far when you harness your power and excuse me and use it in the right time, which is, by the way, not right now. So yeah, don't let something trigger you, because I'm telling you, somebody could be trying to trigger you so they could kind of like expose you, like reactive abuse, like expose you for the way you react to some bullshit they do behind the scenes. But lo and behold, they recording your reaction. And you know, people on the internet, all these screens, they don't give a fuck about what happened prior to. You're going to be judged based off of what they see somebody else presenting. So that's that whole painting a picture of you. Don't allow yourself to be triggered right now. You got to be in control of your own emotions. It don't matter how so-and-so is showing up. You got to show up different, because you ain't going to be granted the same grace as them. Okay? Okay? Because whoever this is could have heavy seventh house placements. So whether you wrong or right, they gonna always look like the victim, or the one with valor, even if they was the one throwing stones and hiding their hands. So the only way you gonna defeat this type of person is to not give them a reaction at all, not give them nothing. Fuck them. And don't let you doing that make you feel like somebody punking you, because that's how they want you to feel with the bully card. They want you to feel like, oh, I'm antagonizing you, I'm bullying you, I'm at you. Why you not mentioning me? Why you not at me back? Don't do that. Okay? Your last card is believe in reverse. Now come on. Now, this card says, refusing to accept differences, feeling that your spiritual encounters or mystical visions are unreal, untrue, or fantasy, disliking being in unfamiliar places or spaces, finding people too different for you to really connect or engage with, a refusal or difficulty believing in the existence of elemental beings. Wow. And remember we were talking about earlier about someone trying to like make you feel like your intuitive gifts was you crazy, or we were on that page low key earlier. It's like somebody can't get to you. They can't physically get to you or trigger you physically. So they're going to attack your beliefs. And I was telling you about not seeing things colorful, only black and white. This card says refusing to accept differences. This is like somebody who can't just agree to disagree. If you would disagree with them in something they feel like they so right and passionate about, now you the enemy. You know? Will believe in reverse. I was also telling you that you were separating and evolving away from people who didn't believe in you but wanted to call a truce. So I wouldn't call a truce with this type of energy. It says feeling that your spiritual encounters or mystical visions are unreal, untrue, or fantasy. Like, so, no. Because somebody delusional. Disliking being in unfamiliar places or spaces. Like, it's like not liking that you change. When you start to heal, your energy signature heals, right? So it shows up different to people who once knew you before you started your journey. They don't like that. You're an unfamiliar space to them now. You're an unfamiliar face to them now. And it says finding people too different for you to really connect or engage with. That also changes you too, because now the people you used to get on with, you don't get on with anymore. Everything is changing. The way people see you, the way you receive energy, like everything is like it changed so much within you. And it's not on some like you think you better shit. It's like you've changed, so now you're trying to like get acclimated to the change within you, so you can, you know, be where you're really supposed to be around who you really supposed to be around now. Yeah. And somebody needs to stop like doing magic or like conjuring up spirits if they don't really believe in what they're doing in. Because it says refusal or difficulty believing in the existence of elemental beings. And when you do magic, you got to work with all the elements. And that mage in reverse is like somebody doing something they don't even believe in. And it's on some spiritual shit. But all right, guys, that was your reading. I love you guys so much. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my calendar is in the description box below. Shout out again to my moderators. Thanks to Lily Cat for the super chat. Thanks for liking the video. All right, gang. I love you guys. Until next time, sending you love, peace, and balance.